President Trump, who just got done doing wind sprints on the White House lawn alongside some bald eagles, is so happy to be back to the United States after a successful trip to the Middle East. We were shaking hands with people, and they were like, wow, President Trump, your hands are so strong. And he was like, I get that a lot. But no, we left no blank space between us and the Middle Easters with all the deals that are going to be bringing prosperity back to the American people, because America is a superpower and everyone wants to beat us. Everyone's obsessed. And winning is something that President Donald J. Trump knows all too well, especially since he is a Hollywood star of films such as Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, and Little Rascals on 2 weeks' notice. But we're happy to be here, and we'll start with some questions over here. Sure.
What does the president think about the United States credit rating going down?
Washington Post. Actually, thank you so much for bringing that up. Our credit score is down thanks to the previous administration. Caitlin, write it down. Okay? The previous administration obviously hates the American people, and they put us in this position to be, but President Donald J. Trump, our deal maker in chief, is excited for the challenge to bring us back up, because he as he mentioned, wait, isn't AA bigger and better than AAA? And I was like, no, those are cup sizes, sir. This is a different. And then he was like, oh, well, let's keep it moving then. He's so funny. But do you know who's not funny? Joe Biden and Barack Hussein Obama, who were actually in charge of those 11 prisoners that escaped in New Orleans. Did you know that? The smallest man who ever lived, Joe Biden, was the one that was like, hey, Pete Buttigieg, why don't you get this guy some tattoos? I know you like men's bodies. Why don't you tattoo the blueprint of the prison in a decorative manner and allow him to go into this prison and break out 11 of the worst people you've ever met in your life, like I'll break you chimichanga, dangerous people, and why don't you make him very handsome, like he could be in a Mariah Carey music video? That's what he said. Sure.
Does the White House have a response to the big, beautiful bill not being passed?
No, at first, thank you. At first we were disappointed about the big, beautiful bill not passing, but here we are. We got to shake it off, because there's no bad blood between us and them. So what is going to happen is that President Donald J. Trump is going to lead us through this cruel summer and cut more from Medicaid, because actually it was a good idea that they had. We do need to cut more waste and cut Medicaid. No handouts, which is what the Democrats want. That's the Democratic agenda, is to give money away and to lower the credit of the American people. And honestly, we just got to focus on the enemy from within, which is who? The Supreme Court.